the characteristics of beings in samsara. In analyzing the characteristics of beings in samsara, categories may be distinguished. The one is crude, for those who belong to this category are united with the crude activities of the defiled mind. The other is subtle, for those who belong to this category are disunited from the subtle activities of the defiled mind. Again, each category may in turn be subdivided into the cruder and the subtler. The cruder of the crude belongs to the range of mental activity of ordinary people. The subtler of the crude and the cruder of the subtle belong to that of bodhisattvas, and the subtler of the subtle belongs to that of Buddhas. These two categories of beings in the phenomenal order come about because of the permeation of ignorance. That is to say, they come about because of the primary cause and the coordinating causes. By the primary cause, non-enlightenment is meant, and by the coordinating causes, the erroneously represented world of objects. When the primary cause ceases to be, then the coordinating causes will cease to be. Because of the cessation of the primary cause, the mind disunited from the represented world of objects, etc., will cease to be. And because of the cessation of the coordinating causes, the mind united with the attachment to Atman, etc., will cease to be. Question: if the mind ceases to be, what will become of its continuity? If there is continuity of mind, how can you explain its final cessation? Answer: what we speak of as cessation is the cessation of the marks of the deluded mind only, and not the cessation of its essence. It is like the case of the wind, which, following the surface of the water, leaves the marks of its movement. If the water should cease to be, then the marks of the wind would be nullified, and the wind would have no support on which to display its movement. But since the water does not cease to be, the marks of the wind may continue. Because only the wind ceases, the marks of its movement cease accordingly. This is not the cessation of water. So it is with ignorance. On the ground of the essence of mind, there is movement. If the essence of mind were to cease, then people would be nullified and they would have no support. But since the essence does not cease to be, the mind may continue. Because only stupidity ceases to be, the marks of the stupidity of the mind cease accordingly. It is not that the wisdom, that is, the essence of mind, ceases. The translator notes that this simile has been popular among Buddhist thinkers in the Far East as one of the best means to explain the relationship that exists between phenomena and the Absolute.